Okay, so let's get more in depth and look at safety glasses. So this guy, he's got what we call class 1 eye protection, or we call these spectacles, and they have side protection. So as you can see, they protect his eyes from the front and from the side. Now, I wear glasses, so I never wear these, and these aren't really great because of some fancy physics. You always end up with the dirt gets above your head and through your eyebrow and in the back of the glasses, and they never fit on top of normal glasses. So I prefer goggles, and goggles are class 2. You can have different lenses on the front, like a magnifying glass, and these provide a I wouldn't say airtight, but they provide a pretty good seal around your skin. And then the next step up is class 3, which is like a welding helmet, and that provides way more protection, sort of, but it also provides radiation protection from like UV light. And then a class 4 is just like a class 3, but you can hold it with your hand, so it's like a welding shield. You're better off with the helmet though, because then both of your hands are free to do what you want to do. And then class 5 is a hood, like this one, but with soft material, and you can use that in a more confined space where you don't have as much room and where the hood you might not fit with the hood. And then class 6 is a face shield, but you can't wear a face shield by itself. So you see, he's wearing a face shield and glasses. So that gives him better protection in case the shield fails. But the shield protects his face from debris. So if he's doing, but it's not strong enough to protect against everything, especially your eyes. So stuff can still get in, but it can capture like the stuff that's flying really fast. So if you're grinding, for example, and I hate grinders, but if you're wearing if you're grinding, there's always a risk that the grinding disc explodes and you get a chunk of it stuck in your face. And if it gets in your eye, then you go blind. But if it gets in the face shield, it'll get stuck in the face shield. It might cut you, you know, but if you're wearing the safety glasses and the face shield, your eyes will be safe. You might like get a scratch though. And, that's part of our limitation of PPE. I personally I hate grinders. And then class 7 is a respirator, which protects your eyes and your face from impact. So, how do we keep our eyes safe? Well, I got a lot of tips for you. First of all, always go to the doctor, go to your eye doctor every year, and get your vision checked. And then keep your eyes out of the line of work in case a tool breaks. And so if you're opening, for example, a bottle of acid or any chemical, turn your face away from the top. Don't be like, "Wah. If this is my bottle, don't be like this." You know, just avoid it, because even with goggles and whatever, you gotta keep your face out of the mess, because you don't want to get acid all over you or any chemical. Keep your face a safe distance from the grinder, or don't use grinders at all if you can, and be focused on your job. Keep sharp objects away from your face, and then never wipe your face with a dirty hand or handkerchief. Actually, they tell you to not get sick, you know, don't touch your face. So, we always need eye protection, and then depending on what we're doing. So, if we have a flying object like drilling, grinding, buffing, polishing, or hammering, then or flying particles with dust and wind, or heat, glare, sparks, and splash from molten metals, or glare or stray light. We want to use a class 1 or class 2, which is like goggles. And then if there's a risk of a chemical burn or abrasives, then we want to use a class 2 and a class 6, so goggles and um, a face shield. And then if we have optical radiation like torch cutting, welding, or brazing, then we want class 1 and a class 3 or class 4 helmet, so safety glasses and the helmet. Any questions?